Hi everyone, it's Knowing Luxe, and today I'm going to talk to you about Cartier. I'm going to share with you the bracelet that I have. It is only one of two pieces that I have from the brand. I also have some of the fragrances, but jewelry wise, I have a watch and a bracelet. I wear this bracelet pretty much all the time, and it has worn really well. I know that you all love the box and the concept of an unboxing, but it is a fake unboxing. Those of you who watch my channel already will know that I have this bracelet on all the time. It is the Juste, which I am probably not pronouncing correctly. You buy it and it comes in this beautiful box. This is the traditional design. They've also started now making bags that are in this design with the leather. I think this is a leather, actually. Probably kind of like an Epsom leather in Hermes, but it could very well not be leather. The box could also be paper and just coated in a way that makes it seem like that. I'm not sure, but it's really beautiful. The bracelet also comes with a pouch, but I actually have a different thing being stored in the pouch right now, so I can't show you that, but it's like a velvety, very thick, padded pocket for you to put this bracelet. It kind of wraps around a cushion and you can store it like that. And I do, if I travel with it, which usually I'm wearing it if I travel with it, but if I needed to, when I store it at the bank, I do put it in that pouch instead of this bulky box. And I just keep this box in my closet around my other jewelry things, empty for decor, essentially, so that I can look at it and enjoy it because, you know, I like to do that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna set this back here so we can talk about the actual piece of jewelry. Now, this is the original size. It is in yellow gold and it is a size 16. Now, I have a relatively large wrist, but it sits kind of further back than a watch would, so I could wear it on this hand and wear my watch, but I have this sentimental Indian bracelet that I wear, which is a symbol of my marriage, and I wear that on my left hand usually with a watch, but sometimes I can stack it behind here. I love it. I've been wearing it nonstop for over a year now, maybe a year and a half, and I have found that other than some dirtiness and some various scratches, meaning the kind that are more surface-like, there is no wear and tear. And you know, it's 18 karat gold, so there is going to be scratches. The way that this one opens is like the new style, because I bought this in 2020, I think. You know, it's the new style, which means that there is an awkward clasp underneath here that you just have to pop and it opens up. Sometimes you can hear it. I don't typically use it, like take it off, and so I don't really need to use that clasp. I mean, you can see like it's dirty, right? Because I wear it all the time, but I think just a nice polish, which they do send you home with a cleaning kit. It is the best jewelry cleaner I have ever used. I use it on all my jewelry before I go out to clean these necklaces and earrings that I wear on a regular basis, my engagement ring, all of that I use the Cartier spray for. I am really afraid that this clasp thing is like not gonna hold, but I've done a lot with it and it holds. And so I'm gonna try not to be paranoid about it and use it. Some people hear that? Some people get annoyed that there is a slight movement when you pull it, even once it's closed. But I think that is a product of the way that it's designed, because it just has this small tab, which you can kind of see there, that locks into the hole on the inside. And that's the way that it locks. Now, some people have also had issues with this hinge being loose. Mine is not particularly tight or loose, but as you can see, it doesn't jiggle or slide open when I wear it. So that I think is indicative of its good quality. So the regular size is a little bit chunkier. I don't think it's that chunky. Again, I'm a larger size, so maybe that's why. Like I wear a size 14, my wrist is that. So I think it looks perfectly fine, but it's definitely not dainty, but I think it's the best one. Now the diamond one is really gorgeous, and sometimes I wonder whether I should have gotten that, but the truth is that I also have a tennis bracelet, I also have this bracelet, I have other bracelet with diamonds on it, and I think for my lifestyle, wearing this day to day is just more practical because the diamonds would bring a little bit too much attention to it, and I don't necessarily want that. What I also love about it is that it's a little bit different than the love bracelet, though a lot of people say that that's a very common thing to see, but quite frankly, I mean, there's probably only a handful of people that I see on a regular basis who wear the love bracelet, and especially less who wear this or this with diamonds or the love with diamonds. And so, you know, none of this stuff is basic or anything like that. I really, really love it. Couple of catches with it is that it will go off in the security line when you travel, because there is, I think, a metal piece inside that allows the two pieces to bend the way that they do, because there's a hinge on this side and this side's of course open, and so I think there's like a metal rod that allows it. I think it's like hollow. I can't totally tell, and I don't know weight wise whether it really is solid gold, but when you tap it, you can kind of feel the hollowness in it, which means, you know, they're using something to create the structure with it, which is probably a metal that goes off in the metal detector. So just keep that in mind. Because I wear it all the time, it means that I travel with it a lot as well. And I'm just noticing, like, any wear and stuff, like, it's probably just dirty. And once I thought I got a really big scratch on it, like here, but it turns out it was just dirt. I freaked out. But yeah, so it's gonna go off in the metal detector. And then the only other thing, which I'll show you on my wrist, I don't even know if you can see it, but there's a little bit of like a marking here because I sleep with this bracelet on. So it digs in a little bit. It used to bother me to the point where I was like worried that, here we go, this is how you close it in. I like to just like check it. And then I like to like shove it as far up as it'll go, which is why it always creates that indentation on my skin. I would say like after a week, I didn't notice it. It didn't bother me. It wasn't heavy. I think that's probably the same thing. Like if you know leather bags that are really big, like I have the Balenciaga Velo, probably the Birkin 35, which I don't have, but is like the same size, all leather. It's heavy, but then you start using it on a regular basis and it doesn't bother you, right? So same thing with this bracelet. It really doesn't bother me. I think it's incredibly durable. It's so beautiful. Like the nail design, I really like this particular thing with like the indents here that make it look so much more rugged. But I also think you can like really dress it up. Like imagine it with a diamond bracelet, or even just on its own in an elegant like black dress. I think that would look really great. I'll have to do another video on my Cartier watch. It's a really cool model that they actually don't make anymore, but other watches make that style. I think Audemars Piguet makes it. I always get those names mixed up. Piguet, sorry. But anyways, it's a really, really cool watch. So I'm definitely going to show you all of that. The experience of shopping at Cartier was awesome. We ended up shopping there in Scottsdale, two totally different places. Scottsdale, Arizona, in the huge mall that they had, because it was a really hot day. It was raining, nothing else to do. So we went to the mall. And where we live, we don't have a Cartier, so I was like, hey, let's check it out. I already had this in my mind to buy. A lot of people were buying kind of the traditional things there. They had just come out with their perfume line, so they sold us some of those. I didn't love them, do have some, but the customer service there was excellent. I didn't love the hard sell on the perfumes, but I understand where that came from. But the sales associate, and especially because it was during the pandemic, was really kind. Like some of our friends were with us, and so they were like also allowed to come in for the appointment, and everyone had like sparkling waters and sat down, and we were talking about the brand, talking about the sizing, talking about like what I would want. It was a great experience. And as you begin to watch some of my videos, you're gonna learn that the reason that I get this stuff is because I love the experience, the exclusivity, and the luxury experience of going in and buying this stuff. It actually matters to me sometimes more than the actual product. And so I give them a thumbs up as far as customer service and follow up. and giving me the kit and doing all the, like the cleaning kit and all that stuff. I really, really enjoyed it and loved it. And I'd love to know what other questions you have. Oh, price. It was about $7,500, and I believe it's gone up, and that's probably was like the after tax. So it has gone up. I don't know what it is now, but you can look it up online. I believe they post it on the website. The diamond one is closer to 10,000. I do think it's a good value, even with the diamonds, but again, it's a preference as to like how you're gonna wear it, when you're gonna wear it. And I wanted no diamonds. I was super happy. Here's like a side view. Oh, sizing wise, I'm a 16 because when you twist it, it shouldn't go all the way around. And that's how you can know, because one size bigger, it was going all the way around. Smaller was sitting too close, like right here. So I think sizing wise, the 16 was right for me, but that's how you can kind of gauge when you're in there. If you have a love bracelet, they say you have to size up. For the Juste Clou, where is it down? Don't quote me on this because I don't have it. But there is like a way to know which is your size. If you have one, you can like figure out the other. And there you go. That's my video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And let me know if you have this. Do you like it? What do you like about it? What questions do you have for me about it? Thank you.